Welcome back. It's your dear sweet friend Shane D here, Shane Diablo, reading you another sexy story that will delight you. It will treat you right. It will make you feel good inside. Again, if you can hear that gentle fan in the background, you will know this. If you listen to the last one, you know that it's hot as balls here. It was another 100-degree day. I know some of you guys are going to go, oh, good for you. You had 100 degrees. We had 112. We had 112 degrees today. To that, I just say, yeah, but we're all cooking together, right? 12 degrees, 100 degrees, whatever it is, the degrees, right? It's still pretty painful. Welcome back to ASMR Sexy Book Reading number 3. These stories I'm doing with my voice. As you can hear, I'm doing them very sensually, sexually. I'm doing them to calm the soul. I'm doing them to relax you. There's nothing to see here. There's everything to hear here. That's H-E-A-R and H-E-R-E. Guys, I have a pretty hot little number tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. I pre-read this, and I was less than impressed with the juicy parts, the juicy bits. I was less than impressed, but I still thought it was a pretty good story. There were some spelling errors that I may have to, elaborate on, or, just at least let you know that it's not me. I'm not a smart man, Jenny, but I know when I see a spelling error. Hence where I just told you the difference between here and here. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Did you understand that? Anyways, I hope you're relaxing, you're laying down. Perhaps you have a finger on yourself or a hand on yourself, whatever you're into. You can do that in your own free time. What I'm here to do for you is read this story. And this story that I have for you tonight, ASMR Sexy Book Reading number 3, is called Taxi Ride to Heaven. Does it get any better than that? You take a taxi ride and you go to heaven. Heaven is the most wonderful place in the world, in the universe. It's not even in the world. It's in the universe. Heaven is the place that you go to, to just feel great. So this story is Taxi Ride to Heaven by Naughty Pooh Bear. I got this from a saucy website. So they go by, they don't even, use their real names. They go by, avatars. Naughty Pooh Bear wrote this one. Although it's PG, I feel. I might enhance it. Anyways. Taxi Ride to Heaven, with possible embellishments by me, from Naughty Pooh Bear, and we begin. Gotta make sure my mouse is... Oh yeah, that works. That works perfectly. Here we go. All I know is my friend says this is supposed to be the party of the season. I'm here because of her. She is such a party girl. I still remember the day we met. Everyone thought we would not get along. What the fuck? See, right there. I'm telling you. With the spellings and shit. Everyone thought we would not get along. Let alone become best friendies. To put it mildly, she keeps me going. Or I would just work and go home. No social life, that's me. Here I am again at another party that she couldn't go to by herself. She begged and begged for me to come with her. Of course I try to get out of it. What the fuck? Okay, I apologize for these brief interruptions. Of course I try to get out of it. Of course I try to get out of going, but no go. She always wins. She's a party girl. She always wins these arguments with it. You know, you guys get in those fucking arguments, she's gonna win. Of course, Jesus. I should know better than to try to win on anything. It never happens. Oh well, here I am yet again at another one of her famous parties that is supposed to be the party of the season. Well, she has done left already to be with Luceren. Is that the right? Luceren. Luceren. Luceren? I think it's Luceren. I wish she would have just come with me. What the? Man, I apologize, but I told you this in the beginning. Oh, I get it. Okay. So that's my foul. I wish she would have just come with him, but no. I air quote in my head. I just had to come with her. Right? You had to go to the party. She said, come on, but Luceren's going to be there. Luceren's going to be there. But I want you to be there too. But I'm going to leave with him as soon as you show up. Awesome. That sounds great. That sounds like a good time. The music is loud as always. That loud music. I noticed there are a bunch of people dancing. I hear a lot of guys doing wolf calls and laughing. I look over and they are all looking at me. I feel so embarrassed at this moment. A couple of guys are slapping one guy on the back. I roll my eyes like, fuck, like, would I ever do anything with that guy? Because the guys are slapping him on the back to go, yeah, you go for her, dude. She's hot. She's perfect for you. Like I would ever do anything with that fucking guy. Fuck no. That's what you're saying there, lady. Ma'am. I'd take a better look at him. Well, at least he's good looking. He's taller than the others. He looks to be almost 6 foot tall, if not a little taller. Great body, blonde hair. He's too far away to see his eye color. My guess would be blue. But the look of him? Alright, so she's into this dude that they're slapping on the back. It's not some plump, round guy, right? We all get the shit all the time. You go to the party, hey, yeah, go for it. It's always the little plump guy. You're like, yeah, I get it. No, this is some big hot guy. Great body, blonde hair. Eye color, my guess would be blue, but by the look of him. All right. Myself, I like green better. But hey, oh well, can't have them all. He sees me staring at him, and he starts to smile at me. I turn red and look away. I looked away at that. I said, no way. As soon as I started to turn red, I looked right away. Where's your fucking friend at? She's gone. She's gone with Luceren. So you're at a party by yourself, alone. You just walked through the door. Got it. Hell, I'm going to kill Kylie. Oh, Kylie's the one that left you behind. All right. Hell, I'm going to kill Kylie for making me wear this dress. She told me I look great in it, but damn, it feels so short. I reach down and grab the bottom of my dress and pull it lower, but the damn thing won't go anywhere. I sigh, looking down at that dress. Looking down at the dress I'm wearing. It's blue silk that's heart-shaped and stops at mid-thigh, showing every curve I have. I turn red just looking at it. That's how embarrassed I am right now. That's how embarrassed I am right now, guys. I was pulling on that. I'm so embarrassed because the guy was looking at me. I have never dressed like this, like, ever. I feel like my ass is hanging out of for the whole world to see. I feel like my ass is hanging out for the whole world to see. Well, let me tell you something, honey cakes. If you feel like your ass is hanging out for the whole world to see, probably pretty close. Probably pretty close. I start to walk to the bar to get a drink, thinking to myself, I'll be leaving soon. I'm leaving with or without Kylie. All right, so she's there. Kylie's at the party with Lutheran. Who gives a fuck, right? You guys don't care if they're there. I don't even think they're real characters in this. I mean, I guess it would matter if Kylie and Lutheran show up for a gangbang, but I read this fucking story and they're not there, so it doesn't really matter. I start to walk to the bar to get a drink, thinking to myself, I'll be leaving soon. I'm leaving with or without Kylie. I just happen to look over my right shoulder and notice that he's still staring at me with that wonderful smile he has going on. To hell with it. I might as well have some fun for once. I'm just going to let loose. Damn straight. I tell myself. I smile at him and wink. What? You're moving out of the comfort zone. You're pulling on that dress. I see all these guys laughing and slapping him on the back. I noticed that one guy was trying to push him my way. Damn, I think he is a big boy. He knows what he likes and wants. Let him do things his own way. Right? Turning around, I walk off to the bar, swaying my hips just a little more than I needed to do. It's like when you've got a rooster and a chicken, in a hen house. They do a little dance of sorts to kind of say, yes, I'm impressed. Peacock feathers and such, where it's like you do a little dance, you show off your feathers and stuff to let people know. I'm not going to say that I'm interested, but I am. When I got to the bar, I asked the bartender, hey, can I get a shot of tequila, please? She hands me the drink. I down it, hissing as it goes down, asking for another. I down this one as well. This one didn't burn as bad when it went down, thank God. That should give me a little confidence. Alcohol always gives you a little more confidence than you would have. When you don't have any alcohol, you're like, oh, geez, yeah, how you doing? You drink half a bottle of tequila, you're like, I was made for you, baby. I was made for you. You don't turn your back on me. I turn around to look where he is. I look over to see if he is still paying attention or if he has moved on to the next girl. I never imagined that he would be standing right behind me. OMG. My blondie, woohoo, my blondie, what? Oh my God, I slap myself mentally. What the hell, girl? Looking at him closely, I notice his eyes are green. That makes your perfect man. Big, tall, blonde. You thought he had blue eyes, but he has green eyes. Oh, isn't this wonderful for you? I just turned on my 84-inch high-definition TV that I just mounted on the wall of my living room. I sit back on the couch. Oh, okay. So this is Kai Allen. So his name's going to be Kai, right? So this is his POV. I just turned on my 84-inch high-definition TV that I just mounted on the wall of my living room. I sit back on the couch looking at the amazing color and how clear everything is. I love it. So where are the guys? I look at my watch and I notice it's 10 p.m. Where the hell are all the guys? They are supposed to be here. Oh well. I can have a few to relax after my metal work. Oh well. I can have a few to relax after my metal workout today. I see that I have many holes in the walls because there was no studs to hang it from. I grunt now. I have to do something with them holes. Oh well. I'll figure something. Oh, so this is some kind of dirty. I'm going to have to do something with those holes. Do something. I apologize, guys. It's either me or it's some subpar writing here. I see that I have many holes in the walls because there was no stud to hang it from. I grunt now. I have to do something with them holes. Oh well. I'll figure something out or have them fixed. The guys should be here soon. Just as I thought that, the doorbell rings. I smile to myself. Talk of the assholes. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what that means. I walk over to the door, pulling it open and yelling, "Where the hell have you guys?" It literally says, "Where the hell have you guys been?" is what you want to put in there. Naughty Pooh Bear. You want to put in the word, "Where the hell have you guys been?" I never even got to finish my question. Oh, Mike puts his hand on my chest and pushes me out of the way. "Hey, stop, man. What's going on? And why are all those guys dressed like that? I thought we were staying in tonight to watch my 84-inch, bitch." As they all pass me, I close the door. Mike turns around and says, "No, we are going out, dude. Get ready." They're going out. This is where Kai goes to the party to meet her. "Damn, Mike, we got killed and made you. Damn, Mike. Damn, Mike, who got killed and made you god of all?" I asked him. He growls and puffs up and deflates like a flat tire, telling me, "Sorry, man. I had a really bad day today at the office. And then I come home to an empty apartment and Dear John letter." Oh, that's fucked. An empty apartment. She cleaned you out. What the fuck is up with that? I just don't understand it. We were doing great, or at least I thought we were. I need to get drunk. I notice he is looking around my condo and his eyes land on my new TV. Hells yeah, dude. Dude, you got it. And up, too. That's sweet as shit. That's just the shit, man. I want one of them. I notice all the guys are looking now and agreeing with him. I say thanks, and that I'm sorry about Tammy and him. dude, you got a sweet 84-inch TV? Fuck Tammy, I don't care. Yeah, she left me. And she took everything we had. But you got an 84-inch TV, dude. That's fucking sweet. I notice he just shrugs his shoulders and turns away to the television again. I picture all these motherfuckers as meatheads. You know, wearing those white t-shirts, wife beaters. We're going to the club, bitch. Sean sees I'm looking at him and taps me on the shoulder. I look over at him. He tells me, dude, there is this new bar just down the road, and we were wanting to try it out. They are having some big opening party, and Dale got an invite to it. So it's invite only? There's a new hot club in town. It's invite only. It said he could bring any and as many as he wanted. He's waiting for us to go. So get ready, buddy. Okay, give me a minute, guys. Have a seat. I spin around, going into my room. I then remember that my jeans are in the dryer, so I turn toward the kitchen. I look around at my up-to-date kitchen. Oh, it's up-to-date. They put that in there. Put this in the store. I look around at my up-to-date kitchen and smile. Fuck yeah, dude, I updated that kitchen. Fuck, it looks good. I'm so glad that I bought this place 5 years ago. I know it was a large amount for the place, but it will be what I need when I finally settle down. Dude, you ain't settling down. You got some roughnecks over at your house, and you're happy about your fucking kitchen. It has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Oh, well, look at you, fucking la-di-da. That's a big fucking place. That's a big joint. Anyone listening to this have a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom fucking house? Wouldn't that be fucking nice? I use one of the bedrooms as a home office. So if I'm not in the mood to see my bro, oh, he's sharing it? I can just go in there instead. Why are you looking at that fucking kitchen like it's just the hottest fucking thing you've ever seen? If you're actually sharing a fucking place with your buddy and he's paying half the rent. If I don't want to see my bro, I can just go there instead. That doesn't make any sense. What you're doing is you're bragging about shit you don't even own. Because if you have a roommate there paying half your fucking bills, then you're wrong, son. I don't want to settle down too soon because I love to have fun with the ladies, if you know what I mean. I walk to the back room where the washer and dryer are, and I grab my jeans and slide them on. I grab off the hanger my favorite t-shirt. It's fucking Guns N' Roses. I'm wearing my fucking Guns N' Roses t-shirt. You know, he put on his Guns N' Roses. My favorite t-shirt. It's Guns N' Roses. What's your favorite t-shirt in the world? It's Guns N' Roses. Dude. Get the fuck out of here then. We don't want to hang out with you. That would be great in this story if they actually fucking... He walks out in a Guns N' Roses t-shirt and they go, you fucking idiot. You're staying here. Never mind. Sorry we showed up. I know I didn't dress as nice as the other guys, but fuck it. They should have told me sooner. I walk out of the kitchen and see John in my fridge getting something to eat. John? John, he's the fat friend. And here we go. John, you eating again? I ask him. He jumps a little and turns around, looking at me with his eyes wide as silver dollars. Jeez, oh shit, sorry, Kai. Yeah, I was just getting a little sandwich out of your fucking fridge. I swear, he is always eating everything he can get in his hands. One of these days, it is going to catch up with him. It's okay, dude. Eat what you want, but the guys are going to want to go soon. He smiles, grabs my leftover, grabs your leftover meatloaf and some bread and makes himself a sandwich. What the fuck does this have to do with a sexy story? He smiles and grabs my leftovers, my leftover meatloaf and some bread and makes himself a sandwich. He puts everything back where he got it. He smiles at me and starts to eat it. Okay, so earlier in the story, when you're hearing her version and she walks into the club and they're patting the guy on the back like, oh yeah, you go for it. And I said, there's a fat dude around. There's John. That's John. But it wasn't John. It should have been John. Alright, what's he fucking doing with the sandwich? Anyways, Jesus Christ. We walk in the living room and notice everyone is standing by the door. They're ready to go, motherfucker. Steve yells, come on, guys, let's go and get some ladies. I shake my head, smiling at him, because he never ends up with anyone. Well, it's nice to say about your friends. He is such an ass that he runs them off before he can get any. Dude, you gotta work on your fucking skills. You gotta work on your fucking game. When's this getting to the fucking sexy part? Hold on, I gotta scroll down here because, my God, this seems a lot fucking longer than... My God, this is turning into a fucking... Guys, I might have to fucking get to the meat and potatoes of this because this just keeps going. This is like a short story that is actually not a short story. Thank God I read this beforehand. I may have just cut off like fucking 4 paragraphs here, but there's a lot of fuck you assholes and everything. You know what? I did read this story. I'm going to get down to the sexy part. But I did read this story through. My God. I'm sorry, there's just like a giant fucking pause in this, but it's like this is like the fucking Quentin Tarantino version of this fucking story. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause. So all right, what you've basically heard so far is a bunch of bullshit. Them getting ready to go. Basically, the naughty Pooh Bear, whatever her fucking name is, she shows up at the club. She asks for a drink from the bartender. Guy's looking over. Oh my God, he finally shows up. He's standing behind her. Yeah, I mean, is this literally like... Oh my God, this is not the same story that I got popped the boner on. Guys, I don't want this goddamn thing to run on all night. You know, we're already rocking 30 fucking minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my version of what happens in this story, because apparently I found the fucking the J.R.R. Tolkien fucking version of this story with spelling errors and all. Basically what happens is she ends up at a bar, right? Buddies are slapping him on the back. He finally goes over and talks to her. Mundane conversation. Hey, how you doing? Oh, pretty good. Oh, God, you got beautiful eyes or something like that. Can I buy you a drink, he says. Can I buy you a drink? She's already had 2 tequila shots. She says, yeah, give me a fucking tequila shot. So he buys himself a beer and gets her a tequila shot. Now she's feeling all fucking fresh and dizzy-headed. So she says, I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. I'm feeling like it's time for me to go home. You know, where's Kylie? Where's Lutheran? We don't fucking know. They're gone. Well, they left already, right? We already know that. So she goes out. He says, well, that's great. Oh, that's just fine then. You know, I bought you a drink and I'll walk you out to the cab. So she gets to the cab, turns around, and Kai plunges in for a kiss. And she says, thank you. Thank you very much for that kiss. You know, in her mind, she's going, damn, this is great. She's enjoying it. Well, what do you do when you're kissing deeply with somebody that you're attracted to? You know, you're either going to kiss and push away, you know, you put the hands on the chest, or you start tickling their balls through their jeans. Or you start rubbing their vagina or ass or something, you know, to get them worked up. So that's what happens. They end up getting in the cab. She's like, oh my gosh, he's so fine. I need to give him 1 kiss, 2 kiss, 3 kiss more, 5 kiss, 7 kiss, yes kiss. You know, they keep kissing and kissing in the taxi cab. And they finally get to her apartment. They go up the stairs to the apartment. And they're kissing and holding on to each other, and she's dragging him up the stairs going, don't you try and run away, buddy, because you just signed, sealed, and delivered yourself into fucking sex town. That's what you've done. So from there, you know, it's getting saucy. He grabs her ass, he puts her up against the wall, kisses her tough and strong, pulls that, remember that little blue dress she's wearing? Pulls that little blue dress over her head. Now she's wearing a thong. Thong. She's wearing a thong and nothing else. Her nipples are tight and bright, and they're pointed and erect, and they're excited. And he takes down her thong and fingers her. Wow, this is where it goes rated R as opposed to this PG-13 story. He slides his fingers in her pussy. First 1 finger, and then he went, 2 fit in there, and he's really juicing the clitoris pretty hard. He's really enjoying it. She unzips his pants. Of course, he's got a big, long, thick, hard penis. They all do. In these stories, they all do. There's never no deviation. It's just big, long, thick, hard, white, or big, long, thick, hard, black. You know, you choose the color, but it's always big, long, thick, hard. Anyways, Pound Town happens. Wetness happens. Oh my God, it's the greatest sex I've ever had. Hot rope of cum shoots across my titties. Sorry. I added that. I added that a little bit there. But basically, that's essentially what happens is I'm so wet, we come, and in the story, he comes 3 more times. She comes 1 big good time. He comes 4 times. 3 or 4 times. I can't remember. Anywho, she falls into slumber and wonders, was it a dream? It must have been a dream. That amazing blonde-haired, green-eyed, sex-pot, 6-pack abs, wonderful man that I had sex with over and over again all night long. Was he just a dream? She wakes up, realizes that it was real, it really happened, but there was no trace of him left in the apartment. So who got over? At the end of the story, who really got over? Because she was like, thank you, mystery Kai guy, thank you so much for the wonderful night you gave me. But usually that shit ends with, it ends with people going, what the fuck? I'm not a one-night stand. People get pissed off about one-night stands. I think they're great. But, in these sex stories, they're just like, I never saw him again, and he never saw me again, but my vagina will never be the same. So that's it for this story, guys. I apologize I went off script and I stopped reading this, but I read the abridged version of this story, and then as I'm reading along, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Naughty Pooh Bear has made 2 versions of this story, and I ended up working on the long version instead of the abridged version, which I like much better because, as I've told you, I like erotic short stories and not long ones, right? That's all I've got for this one, guys. I thank you guys so much for listening. Like, comment, and please subscribe. And tell a friend if you're like, do you like sexy stories? Do you like to go to bed and put the earbuds in and listen to someone tell you a sexy story? Then this is the guy for you. Mandy, this is the guy for you. Thank you guys so much. I'm coming in for one of them sexual kisses, and I'm going to call it a day. Thank you. Ooh.